De wedstrijd bij de International Pro League die gaat tussen Team Amsterdam en Paramaribo. Ja, bij Paramaribo in Parijs. Voorstellen van de teams voor de 3x3 Pro League Game. En we beginnen met Team Amsterdam. Met de nummer 3, Utrecht Advances, man van de Horse. En de nummer 4, Slachter. En de nummer 5, Max Kovacevic. En de nummer 6, Jan Wiesel. Als weer de Team Amsterdam. En dan nu, Team Paramaribo. Met de nummer 3, give it up. Hij ziet er niet Paramaribo's uit. Alec Collard. En de nummer 4, Asante Lempro. With number 5, Lager Schwarzer. En de nummer 6, Chacha Lempro. Dames en heren, Team Paramaribo. Zo.
Physicality from the beginning, let's go! Another car. Yeah. Watch your back, Yolanda, watch your back! Good, do it, switch it! Good! Switch it! Good! Space, 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 Evander, Asante! Left, right! Over!
Ah man, they started without me. I'm back though. Amsterdam versus Paramaribo. Amsterdam High Pro, the favorite in this game, but Paramaribo is a young and feisty team, and at least they're physical. They have a lot of national 3x3 experience here with appearances in Pro Cups and Street Ball finals and 3x3 and L finals. I don't know if they've played at this level though. I mean, this is different. This is a pro league with some international teams and some teams they haven't seen before. They did come out of the pool though. And now they're playing in Team Amsterdam. So Paramaribo second in Pool C, Amsterdam first in Pool A. Amsterdam on the board first. And again, this is going to be a matchup in which the 2-pointers count. And whoever can hit them has a shot at winning. And again, it's gusty today. So it's inconsistent wind. You never really know when it's going to come on or not. So shooting is difficult. Oh, pretty pass by Di Maio. That's a fancy play right there. Behind the head, quick hitter to the cutting Jan Driessen. He will take a seat though, in favor of Maxim Kovacevic. Jan with the rebound, no screen, gets it back to Arvin with the spin move, the fake, and the one-legged fade shot. I'm not sure how else to call that. Lajo, also the one-legger, can't get it to go. Flip past to Jan. Maxim in the corner with the step back, and they step through two-pointer. High difficulty shot. Asante with the position on Arvin, he fouls. So that's a smart foul right there. That's using your fouls as a resource, which is what you should be doing in 3x3. If you're not aware, a foul in 3x3 is all good until 7 fouls. And so if you make all those fouls on the floor, you can prevent some layups. Jan with the windshield wiper there. Javende taking it at Maxim. Physical guard play here. Can't get the layup though, but gets his own rebound. And we saw that last game. They got a bunch of rebounds off of their missed shots, but still can't get it to go. Amsterdam, in the meanwhile, up 5-1. Javende with the 2-point shot. Asante with the free throw. Misses it off the back iron. Shot by Arvin, doesn't connect though. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the knockout phase today. At this part of the day, because this is a one-day tournament. Pool phase, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, all in one day. And these teams are eager because there is some money to be won, as well as spots in different tournaments all around the world. So all these teams fighting for all of that. Amsterdam, and you know, I'm not biased. I mean, I played on Team Amsterdam back in the days. Not biased though. They are one of the favorites for the overall win here, but they have to get through this physical Paramaribo team first, and they are some warriors. I mean, look at this, getting their own rebound time after time, finding a cutting Lajo Gronsan, missing though, and then a foul and a rebound. So this might be Paramaribo's first foul. Ref aided explaining the rules to some of the players, telling them what you can and cannot do. Paramaribo looking a little bit discombobulated here. It is a TV timeout, and they are all talking to the referees. So, you know, something you probably shouldn't be doing. Even though I should not be the one telling you that, because I used to be the one that talked to the referees just a little bit. For all you referees out there, I'm sorry. I might have said too much. But, you know, it is who I am. I can't really help it. Amsterdam stepping back onto that court with Jan Driessen as his sub. Arvin checking it up. Finding DiMeo. He takes a screen off of Arvin and then finds him underneath the basket for a quick layup. Baggio going straight at the rim, finding Asante for the missed layup. Easy money here for Team Amsterdam with the kick out to Max. You know, good roll by Di Maio, good find on the help side given. And Paramaribo just having trouble putting the ball in the basket. Asante here can't get it. Laggio rebound, and he finally gets one to go. So 8-2, and Di Maio gets a 2-pointer right after. Misses it though. So it is still 8-2. And they go to Asante down low. He does have a strength and height advantage on Arvin, but Arvin is a sneaky, decent defender down there. I can tell you guys from experience. Practiced against this guy a lot. And that's another useful foul there by Team Amsterdam. So Laggio set a good screen, got position, and Arvin just held him up just to prevent the layup and give them a shot at going at it from the top of the key, which is smart. And then Llavende just takes it at the hoop, misses. Max taps it out. Di Maio kick out to Jan, who hands it off to Maxime. Back to Jan, back to Maxime, and this is some good basketball right here. Team Amsterdam playing it smartly. Alec misses everything, unfortunately. Jan screens for Di Maio, who takes it at Laggio, turns around, hook shot, misses. Jan with the rebound. Arvin passes it. Oh, hits a foot. So no layup for Di Maio there. Llavende going at Jan. Missed shot. Di Maio with the rebound. Arvin passes it out back to Di Maio. Screen for him. Di Maio with a fancy shot. Again, look, this guy, we might be making a trick shot compilation of Di Maio after this tournament. Just, you know, sign him up for a horse competition, please. Anywhere. And a no-look pass out to Arvin. Missed two, though, and Jan tracks the rebound down. Gets it back to Di Maio, who just gets an open two and makes it, and then plays that air guitar. Just a little bit, though. Not too much. I've seen him do more. He's done a whole riff before. Now it was just a quick strum. It's not. It wasn't like the Metallica tribute that Eddie Munson gave in Stranger Things. For all you TV people out there, I'm just throwing out shout outs here. Stranger Things, Master of Puppets. I don't know if I want to put Di Maio in the same sentence as that, but his air guitar play is up there. Asante, turnaround, blocked by Jan. Kick out to Llavende, who gets a layup to go. So 14-4, and the talent difference between these two teams is pretty apparent. And nothing, you know, not to drag Team Paramaribo here, because they are hardworking young men, very physical from experience, and they do their best. But you know, they're going up against the top 10 team in the world. So. It's a tall ask for anybody. Amsterdam is just talking it out in the timeout right now, looking at what options they want to take. Paramaribo has to wonder, can they come back from this 10-point deficit? This is it's tough against a team like that. Di Maio to Maxime. A steal by Alec, who finds Asante down low. Maxime with the two, hits it. 16-5. And another layup for Team Paramaribo, and that is that's their 6th point, but they are not hitting any shots from the outside. And then Jan with a good seal. They're not hitting any shots from the outside. And you cannot win a game of 3x3 against one of the top teams in the world if you are not hitting any shots. So, you know, it is what it is. Arvin will take the check. Screen from Max, open two, and missed, but good tip by Jan. And then Arvin finishes the possession with a off the glass shot. Screen from Lajo to Alec. Alec throws it up to Lajo, who gets another layup. Again, at this point, you know, you might just want to start taking some outside shots this to try to see if you can get the deficit going. Max tries a Rajon Rondo move behind the back and then brings it back. Kicks it out to Jan, who misses a shot. Arvin takes the check for Team Amsterdam, and DiMeo hands it off to Arvin and gets it back, but has to take a great pass. I don't know. Almost fell into off the top of the backboard. I don't know if that would have counted, but they don't. Now it's a shot clock violation because it didn't hit a rim. 17-7 Amsterdam with 2:23 to go. And Javenda takes it at the basket, nothing, but they fight for that rebound. I'll tell you what, they get 3-4 in a row, and Laggio finally flips in the shot and manages to connect. So 17-8. And Team Amsterdam lost on communications there. And Laggio back in the post. Hook shot goes down as well. So he's trying to bring back Team Paramaribo from a 10-point deficit. Team Amsterdam misses the shot again. So 17-9 right now. And a timeout's called on the floor. Team Paramaribo takes a check. Alec hands it off to Laggio, who takes it too. Doesn't get it to go down though. Alec with the rebound. Behind the head pass to Asante. All right. All right. I see you, Alec, with the fancy passes. All right. DiMeo. Also a good pass to the corner. Max misses it though. Jan again with the tip out and a pass into Max for an easy one-pointer. We got about a minute 15 seconds left to go, and another one-pointer for Paramaribo. 18-11. Max lost the ball there and has taken another two. Missed it though. Asante with the rebound. Alec with the shot. Makes it 18-13. Paramaribo showing a bit of fight here down the stretch. DiMeo gets the ball, looks Alec down, and just comes into a floater. Misses.
De bal gaat uit.
Layup for DiMeo. Easy bucket. 19-13. Javenda gets the ball screen, shoots it. Actually, it was a pass, but I think Young got a hand on there. And Arvin takes a two, misses, and they will let the ball go out of bounds. Stop the clock and see what they can get out of this play. Yeah, and then Asante with that connection, two brothers. Asante with the two, doesn't make it, tracks down the rebound, makes the layup though. And Arvin, the veteran, lets the ball roll out of bounds. It takes about 3 seconds off the clock, so Amsterdam will have ball with 8.5 seconds up top. Arvin with the pick and pop, but Paramaribo comes up with the steal and takes a layup, and that will do it. So Amsterdam beats Paramaribo 19-15, and got to give it up to the young fellas. Paramaribo came down from the street league, fought for a couple of weeks in there, came out to the finals, won the finals yesterday, and was ready this morning. And we're ready this morning to start playing in the big leagues, in the pro league. And unfortunately, fall to Team Amsterdam here, which was a bit of a tall task for them from the start. So we will we'll see them again in the second pro league stop. Thank you, Team Paramaribo. And Amsterdam will move on to the semifinals. And we'll see you guys for the next game here.
Tussen Arnhem en Harlem van New York. voorstellen van de teams R&M Harlem van New York. En we beginnen met team R&M. De team R&M met de nummer 1 directeur Vincent Hoft. Met de nummer 2 Julian Harris. En de nummer 5 Wietse Messek. En de nummer 6 Matthew Star van Cameroon. En voor Harlem. Met de nummer 1 Marcel is er winner. With the number 2 James Barrett. The number 2 Pagani Brutus.
All right, we're back. New York Harlem in the blue with Marcel Esawuna, James Parrott, Kidani Brutus, and Disco Damo, aka Dominique Jones, aka Disco Damo. I don't know which goes first, the nickname, regular name. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're playing in the blue, and they play Team R&M with a couple of young fellas. So they play with Wietse Nosek, Matthew van Tongeren, Winston Hoft, and Julian Douwes, and they came out of Pool A, I want to say, to advance to this stage of the games. So let's see what they can do against a. Oh, they came out of Pool B. I'm sorry, my apologies. So they came out of Pool B to play this New York Harlem team. Again, New York Harlem fresh off a pool phase loss at the Bordeaux Challenger. So, probably looking to make things right here. So let's see what these teams cook up for us in this semifinal game, second one of the day. Hoft starts with the possession, kicks it out to Matthew, and he doesn't connect. Hoft again, takes it at the hoop, finds Nosek underneath with a crafty pass. Smart basketball right there. So R&M up 1-0. Apparently not scared of this, international team New York Harlem. We've been, all around the globe. Disco Damo, former World Tour MVP. And Hoft just going at him. 2-1. There you go, young fella. Brutus finds Disco Damo, who just does his dance, shoots a shot, misses, tracks down his own board though. Finds Esawuna underneath, who flips up the hook shot. Matthew though, too strong. Deceptively strong player, Matthew there. Finds Wietse Nosek for the cutting layup. Gets it to go. So 3-1. Matthew van Tongeren, a long-time 3x3 player on the national team stage. He was always a part of the selection, maybe not off the team itself. Did win the first medal for the Netherlands in 3x3 though. So proud owner of a third place medal at the European Championships in 2016, I want to say. And he is leading his team to a 3-1 lead over New York Harlem right now. So let's see if they can keep this up. Takes a screen off of Wietse Nosek, who pops and shoots. Hits the 2. R&M up 5-1 and not scared of New York Harlem at all. Parrott going at Nosek and flips the shot around. So Nosek, part of the Nations League team last year, also takes it at the hoop, misses it though. Parrott again with the layup. Douwes gives it up to Matthew van Tongeren, who takes the screen and tries the floater but misses it. And that's the bumper cars right there. Ball just bounced off of two players' heads and went out of bounds. So 9 seconds on the clock, and R&M ball.
Er wordt even wat besproken. Dames en heren in het publiek, mag ik nog eenmaal een applaus, jullie kunnen hem niet zien, maar de man achter de muziek, DJ Mike Lewis. Laten we nog even horen voor DJ
Matthew ball in hand, quick cut by Douwes, who goes at Parrott, misses though, and then Hoft and Douwes mishandled the rebound, but tap it off of Disco Damo to still have possession. New shot clock. So still R&M ball. Matthew finds Douwes for the two-point shot, and he misses, but barely got the rebound. Kidani going to the hoop, misses though, but foul called on Matthew van Tongeren. Kidani, a very physical guard, hasn't made too many outside shots today. Normally one of his strengths, but I haven't seen him hit that many. Again, it might just be the wind though. Let's see what he does in the free throw here. And he makes the one free throw he gets, so 5-4. R&M still up. Matthew goes right at Kidani. Misses the point blank layup though. Parrott kicks it out. Kidani for two. And Kidani might have gotten stretched up. He's bleeding a bit from the eye, so he has to take a substitute. And the physical, he's got to take a look at this. Physical therapist is going to come in, give him some bandages for that. He can't be bleeding out in the court. Hoft uses the screen and goes up and over Esawune. Doesn't make the layup though. Parrott taking it at the hoop, and a foul is called. So he will get to the line for a free throw, and it will be the fourth foul on Team R&M, who have gone dry a bit after their after their good start here. So Parrott ties up the game. Hoft handles the ball against the oh my, a young fella with the no-look pass to Nosek for the dunk. And Hoft not showing any jitters going up against a former World Tour MVP. He just runs him off a screen and then drops off the pass for the dunk. There you go, young buck. Alley-oop play for Parrott. Matthew and Wietse in the ball screen. Pick and pop it though. And touched by Parrott. So 4.9 seconds on the clock. And it will be a TV timeout.
Ook zien dus de volgende wedstrijden. Op veld 1 de finale mix U13 tussen Leiden en de Dekkers Mingasport. Op veld 2 kwartfinale van de U15 Leiden tegen Lightning Bullets. Op veld 3 van de U15 kwartfinale Quick Body Dance tegen Quick Boys. Op veld 4 kwartfinale U15 Imagine Losing tegen Trust the Backboard.
Matthew will take the check, 4.9 on the clock. Has to do something here. Flips the shot to Wietse, and he is in time, I guess. Ball finds his way to Damo. Hits the two. 7-6. Disco Damo just making a difference here. Matthew takes the two. Can't hit, though. Rebound Parrott, and then I'm not sure what happened there. Offensive foul on Marcel Esawune, because he leveled Matthew there. Looked like he slipped on a banana peel or something, but he might have gotten elbowed. I don't know. Couldn't see. So, Hoft. That was in the post against Damo. Stronger, though. Look at this. Using that chicken wing. There you go. Parrott going at him, though. That guy is a slithery basketball player. Hoft for the shot. Can't make the two. So New York Harlem up 2 points on this upstart R&M team. Again, they won the 3x3 Pro Cup we held at Papendal a couple of weeks ago at the Zomervreugde Festival. And managed to take home a bag. and also a spot here. So a little bit of a different setup here for them as far as player goes. They substituted two of their more veteran and seasoned players that they had last tournament for the young Winston Holt, who is not showing any signs of slowing down. This kid, born in, again, 2002, so barely 20 years old. But Brutus with the 2, though. So, you know. Again, he hadn't hit too many today. So this is a timely one. New York Harlem taking that 4-point lead right now. And R&M is going to have to find somebody to hit a shot from the outside, because you can't win against this New York Harlem squad if you can't make any 2s. Holt again with the no-look pass, and they get the ball out to Matthew, who hits the front iron, and bounces out of bounds. Disco Damo finding Esowune, but he misses the layup. Nosek to Dawes. Driving at Esowune, and Esowune just telling him, no, you are not getting in here. Vitsa with the 2-pointer. Ended the shot clock, though, so that will be a violation. And Esowune is showing us what he's made of, and that's what he's known for, blocked shots. So, denying that attempt by Dawes. And a backdoor cut by Parrott again for the dunk, the one-handed spike. Just falling asleep defensively. Hoft with the 2. And rebound Dawes. Kicks it out to Hoft again. And shoots another 2, but it is outside of the regulated 12 seconds. So shot clock violation. And Team Arnhem all of a sudden facing a 5-point deficit. That's how quick it goes, and quickly goes in 3x3. You know, you could be up a couple points, and all of a sudden a minute later you're down 5. Team has hit a couple of layups, a dunk, and a 2, and then you have to fight your way back. So, which they're doing that though. You know, they're trying to find Vitsa Nosek, but he steps out of bounds, unfortunately. Damo on the check, taking it at the basket. Quick move. Vitsa to Matthew. 1-on-1 against Esowune, and Esowune fouls. Pulls him down. So second foul in New York Harlem. Only the second foul, I might add. It's a physical game without a lot of fouling. Hoft versus Brutus. Spins off of him. Flips a shot out to Matthew, who gets it to Dawes, who has to take a baseline jumper, and he gets it to go over the backboard. Pretty shot. Pretty shot. 13-9. Parrott behind the back going at Hoft, and he is not connecting. Hoft gets the board. Dawes going at Esowune, and he just grabs him. He was beat. So smart foul by him. Third foul New York Harlem. Check ball Team Arnhem. And we're at 14-9 right now. And it is a unsportsmanlike foul. The ref changes the call because he just bear hugged him and didn't even go for the ball. So it will be a free throw and possession for Team Arnhem.
So the call was an unsportsmanlike foul.
Dawes hits the free throw.
And the second shot with a rebound.
And it will be a shot with rebound after. So, 14-10. It's a chance to bring him back within 3. Dawes rolls out though. Disco Damo doing his dance. Here we go. 1, 2. Rims out though. Vincent Hoft. Hesitation, takes it at the hoop. Fader misses, but Dawes almost had that putback, and then fouls on the transition there. TV timeout. So we're at about 4 minutes left to go. R&M down 14-10 to a New York Harlem team that's apparently doing a Euro tour with the Bordeaux Challenger and then, this tournament. And they look a bit frustrated. I'll tell you what, Brutus is gesturing on the bench and talking, agitated. Looks a bit agitated. I don't know. He might just be hyped up, though. I am. I know that for this 3x3 Pro League. And this is stop 1 of 3. We will have another stop at the end of July here, and then we'll have another stop in August for the finals. So I'll be with you guys for at least the second stop, third stop. I'm not sure yet, and that's not up to me. But we'll see. I hope I'm there. And this all leads to obviously the best thing in or the second best thing in my year. I'll say that. Vincent Hoff with the runner. But the second best thing in my year. So first best thing, I'll say this: it's the birth of my daughter. I can't lie about that. But the second best thing all year will be the 3x3 Unites Utrecht Challenge World Tour this September, right here on the Jaarbeursplein with a very cool looking stadium and a lot of people here. So working towards that are these teams in the Pro League, because you can earn a spot at the Utrecht Challenger here in these Pro League stops. Hoft, again the runner, misses it off the glass. Matthew trying to find Wietse. Can't connect though. There's a hand in there somewhere. And Parrott takes the 2. Wietse with the rebound. Esawune falls, so Wietse Nosek with the open shot. Misses it though. All right, so 2:46 to go. 15 New York Harlem, R&M 11. Disco Dama with the behind the back pass to Parrott, who doesn't catch it. There's a hand in there. The young fella. He got to it. Disco Damo going at Vincent Hoft, at the young fella. Using that strength. Misses the layup though. Douwes can't control the rebound. So, New York Harlem ball.
De bal blijft voor Harlem. En dan Parrott zetten de bal tegenover verdedigd door Wietse.
Parrott going at Wietse. Loses control of the ball though. So, R&M ball. With the kick to Douwes. Misses the 2, doesn't get the rebound, and then fouls. So, 6th foul on R&M. They are dangerously close to that bonus right now. One more foul, and they'll be giving up 2 free throws. Parrott will take the check. Gives the ball to Brutus, who finds Esawune underneath the basket. And Douwes is trying to stop him there, but Esawune is a big man, so that's a tough one. Douwes, though, finds Matthew, who fouls. Who gets fouled, by the way. He doesn't foul. He gets fouled. He will have a free throw. And there's a bit of a discussion here. I feel like the players want to challenge one of those calls. But it seems like it might be the 7th foul on New York Harlem.
En dat betekent 2 onsportieve fouten. En dat is niet altijd onsportief, maar dat betekent dat je niet voor de bal gaat. En dat betekent dat je in die wedstrijd niet meer spelen.
So that's the second unsportsmanlike foul on Esawune, which means he cannot play for the rest of the game. So second unsportsmanlike underneath the basket on Esaune there because he didn't go for the ball. Means he's out of the game for now. They have to play with 3 people. He has to go. He has to sit out the rest of this game. It doesn't have any consequences on the rest of the tournament, but this is the second unsportsmanlike. So again, Marcel Esaune out of this game. He has to be a bystander. New York Harlem's only, they're playing with 3 people right now. So Team Arnhem trying to upset this New York Harlem team. Referees are having a little bit of discussion about if the rebound should have, if the free throw should have rebounds or not, and they don't, because it is 2 shots and possession, because it's a unsportsmanlike. So Matthew will take 2, and then we'll also have possession for Team Arnhem. And Matthew hits the first one. Matthew, actually my hero, because he played with me in the Pro League a couple of years ago, and then hit the game-winning shot in the finals, which I'm still happy about, In overtime, a 2-pointer from the right wing. So, a free throw, and then possession for Team Arnhem, which are playing against 3 people, and Parrott just snatches that ball out of midair and then takes it in for the layup and 1. So that will be 2 free throws, because that's the 7th foul. And there's a lot of discussion with the players on the court with the referees right now. It will be 2 free throws for James Michael Parrott, I might add. That's his second name. Just giving you guys a bit of knowledge there. And Parrott misses the first one. And misses the second one, but gets his own board. So, Damo doing the dance. There you go. Left, right, loses the ball, but then gets it back and then gets fouled underneath the hoop. So 2 shots for Disco Damo, who, took him on a dance class. One-handed free throw, misses it though. It's always, look, I know he's had this free throw for a while. He's been shooting it like this, and he is very consistent with his free throw. But when you miss like that, it just always feels like you can do it differently. But he is the one-handed free throw guy, though. Very good at that. Holt taking it at Damo, turnaround, missed, and then the ball goes out of bounds, and it is white ball. So Team Arnhem ball, and they're down 6 points with about 1:40 left to go in the game. And you can see Esaune down in the bottom of the screen here. He's off to the side of the court. He cannot be on the court. They go to Wicenosek, who hits the layup over Parrott. 18-13. Again, New York Harlem only playing with 3 people, and Parrott almost caught a nasty alley-oop there, but he just couldn't get it. And then again, he tried to body up Winston Hoft. Couldn't get it to go, but he got it on the last try. So, 19-13, 2-point shot by Matthew. Missed it. Disco Damo out here in the corner, trying to size up Holt. Finds Parrott, but mishandles the ball, unfortunately. So, a minute left to go. 6-point deficit for Team Arnhem. Can they bring it back? Timeout called. See what both these teams come up with for the last minute and a bit of this game. Ja, ik weet het. Ja, vorig jaar uitgenodigd, maar vorig jaar was hij... And Team Arnhem with the possession, going down to Nosek in the post. What can he do? He lays it up. So 19-14, but they do need a couple of 2-point shots to get back in this game, though. Brutus, Disco Damo, dancing around, passes it out to Brutus. Can he make this? He cannot. So Arnhem with possession, shot by Hoft. And that kind of just got blown out of the got blown out of the off the court here. So Hoft again with the check up top. Matthew bringing the ball down low to Wietze-Nosek. Kick out to Hoft. Shoots it, misses it. Rebound, Douwes. Or Matthew, I mean. Makes the shot and one. So that's the 7th foul on New York Harlem. So he makes the layup and gets 2 free throws to bring them back in this game. Look, it's 15-19. If you can hit both of these, they're close. I'm telling you right now. And he misses the first one. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But still has another shot at this. So who knows? Makes the second. So 3-point deficit here for Team Arnhem, and a foul called on Vincent Hoft. So that will be 2 free throws for Kidani Brutus. Matthew van Tongeren coaching the young fellow and telling him, look man, don't. Just stay steady. So Brutus makes the first and can put the game away with this last one. And finishes the game, so it'll be 21-16 New York Harlem against a, I'll say this, against a pretty good Team Arnhem. I am impressed with these young fellas, even though Matthew might not be as young anymore. I'm sorry, Matthew. I'm playing though. But they did well. We'll see them at the second stop, and New York Harlem moves on to the next game here. And we'll be back for the next game as well. See you guys in a couple minutes.
Alright, we gaan beginnen met het tweede van de tweede teams. En de next play we do, Danube MONEYBALL versus Tel Aviv. And we're starting by introducing Danube MONEYBALL with number 1, Ogagievich. Ladies and gentlemen, Danube MONEYBALL. And then, Tel Aviv, with number 2, Kemal Asayak. And number 3, Joaquin Shukman. With number 4, Gulgul El Ravi. And with number 5, Netanel Absi. Ladies and gentlemen, Tel Aviv. Goed, en dan hebben we ook nog de prijsuitreiking bij de mixed 13. En die is gewonnen door de Nederlander Ina Squad.
And we're back. All right, next semifinal game, guys. We got Team Tel Aviv. We got Team Danube MONEYBALL. And, you know, we know what these teams are going to do. We've seen them earlier today. I hope you guys have. I mean, I have. I've been here all day. Again, the mountain, Bas Roosendaal, coming to you live from Jaarbeursplein, Utrecht with the first stop of the 3x3 Unites Pro League. And, you know, we're trying to make a difference here. We're bringing in all these teams. We're trying to see if they can compete for a spot in the World Tour that we'll host later on this year. And both these teams are looking like they're up for the task. Team Jerusalem beating a couple of beating at least the team Almere earlier today. So that got away from me there. Team Almere earlier today, and then Team Danube ending in the pool on the first spot. So they will battle it out for the next spot in the semis, and an offensive foul called on that screen. Antic with the back cut, but he can't handle the law pass. Great back cut by him. He acted like he was going to screen and turn, and it just went straight for the hoop, but again, couldn't handle the ball. So it will be Jerusalem ball. Tomer Asayak will start the possession. and they go down to El Lavi. And El Lavi's been the big guy down low for him. Youngest guy on the team, born in 2001, so still under 21s. Misses the free throw, rebound by Zoekman, and he finishes it. So Tel Aviv on the board first against Danube MONEYBALL, which we've seen Danube MONEYBALL in a couple of different iterations. They've changed their name a bunch in the past. I mean, they've been Zemun, they've been, I'm not even sure. They've been a couple of names, but they're always based around Vufi and Dragovic. And they've added Obradinovic and now Antic, so let's see what they can do. They hit a two-pointer, finally, even though it's windy. Obradinovic dives into a crowd, finds Vufi underneath the hoop, but gets stolen by Artsy. And then Vufi fouls Artsy on the drive. So Nathaniel Artsy is, he looks like a pretty strong fella, but I'll tell you guys what, he is not going to be winning a muscle competition against Nikola Vucevic. By God, that man's a freaking humongous human being. So Artsy gets his ball stripped. Asayag with the behind-the-head pass to the corner. Zoekman misses the shot, though. Obradinovic finds Antic, who finds Vucevic in the mid-post. Back to Obradinovic. Back to Vucevic with 3 seconds to go, and that will be a Antic shot from the corner, which rolls off the rim. Oh, there's a plastic bag on the court, and it's blown past. No worries. Nobody got hurt, fortunately. So, and a foul was committed on the drive by Joaquin Zoekman. He misses the shot, though. A lot of missed free throws today. I'll tell you what. Quick drive by the Dragon. Shot by Obradinovic, but misses everything. So 2-1 early on here for Danube MONEYBALL. And Gurgu El Lavi with the layup. So 2-2. And El Lavi steals the ball. Caught by Tomar Asayag, who passes it into El Lavi again. He misses point-blank layup underneath the basket. And now he has to guard the Dragon, which is a tougher task than you think. You know, with a nickname like that, but you know, Dragon doesn't really come up with anything here. It's a flip shot that misses. So El Lavi in the post hits the shot. 3-2, Tel Aviv. They get a steal and they get a layup out of Artsy. So they are up against the Danube team, who has a lot more experience in international 3x3. And again, a steal. They're looking for Artsy in the post, who spins and then makes the layup. So 5-2 Jerusalem, out to a hot start. And then they foul Dragovic on the drive. Smart foul. And we'll go into the TV timeout with Tel Aviv up 5-2.
In de volgende ronde hebben we 2 mannen U18 halve finales. Ofwel 1 de draakjes tegen Apollo U17. En ofwel 2 Oberums Team T tegen LA Slippers. En de andere halve finale bij de U15, dus het Veldering. Plus de backboard tegen Victor.
Dragovic with the ball, passes to Obradinovic, but misses him completely, so out of bounds. Asayag passes it into Gurgu El Lavi, who gets it back to Asayag, who makes the layup. 6-2. This Jerusalem team is not scared of the Serbians. Foul on Jerusalem to prevent the layup. Smart foul by them. Again, I like this. Using fouls as a resource is something that you have to learn in 3x3. Obradinovic with the pull-up too. Misses it. Front rims. Artsy with the, I don't know what that was. A running floater, something. Misses it though. Great screen. They find Obradinovic, and then they mishandle the ball. So Tel Aviv ball again. Artsy just takes it straight at the hoop. 7-2. This Danube team just has a tough time scoring. They're front rimming all of their 2-pointers, and they can't really get a layup to go because of the tough defense by Jerusalem. Or Tel Aviv, I mean. I'm sorry. I thought it was Jerusalem at first. It was Tel Aviv. I apologize, guys and girls. Obradinovic, they find Vucevic in the post. Muscles his way through and loses the ball. So it will be out of bounds, and it will be Tel Aviv ball.
And in the meanwhile, 7-2, Tel Aviv. 5:49 on the clock.
As Danube finally gets one to go, 7-3, and a foul is called down low on Antic. So it'll be the 4th foul on Danube. El Avi handing it off to Asayagu. In the first game, displayed a whole range of mid-range prowess. I haven't seen him hit another one though. So Dagovic with the pull-up 2, airballs it. And as I told you guys, man, the conditions today are just affecting the players. There's gusts of wind, so nobody's really sure of their shot, and there was none now. But people are just trying to aim and not shoot out of touch, I guess. I don't know how else to say this, but the wind is affecting the shooting, and it shows. Dragovic usually a pretty good shooter, as is Obradinovic, and he shows it here. Finally hits one, so it's 7-5. And Asayag will go at Vucevic with a quick crossover and the layup. And it rolls out. My God, that ball was halfway down the basket, but it just rolled out. Obradinovic crossover, pull up, misses the basket, gets a rebound though.
Obradinovic with his own rebound. The pump fake. And the ball stays for Tel Aviv, the team in the black jerseys.
All right, Tel Aviv. Zuchman going at the rim and gets spike blocked by Antic. My God, that's an aggressive block right there. Just a volleyball spike. Zuchman misses the shot, tracks the rebound down, but can't get it. Dragovic to Obradinovic. Gets it back to Dragovic, who puts up the mid-range pull-up. Misses it though. And Anci just gets his cookies taken. Just gets his cookies taken. That's a grown man steal right there. Obradinovic into the paint with the 360 layup, but cannot get it to go. Artsy. And a foul underneath the basket by Obradinovic to stop El Avi from getting position.
The second television timeout.
And it's the second TV timeout.
Ja, dat heb ik ook gezegd. Die zit bij ons, zit wel aan onze kant, zit niet.
for Tel Aviv, 12-second shot clock, reset. The good pass inside, Lavu.
Lavi missed the short-range layup, but Zoekman got the rebound, though. So they're going back to Asayag. Asayag, crossover, step back, mid-range, misses the shot. Dragovic with the rebound. And he will take it comfortably outside the two-point line. Antic handing it off. Dragovic with the contested two, misses everything, so it will be a shot clock violation. No rims touched on that shot. Seen a lot of those today, unfortunately. You know, although I gotta say, when I was a player, and for you guys that don't know, I am pretty tall. I'm 7 foot tall, kind of slow. As a player, I loved these conditions because teams couldn't shoot. So I wouldn't have to guard shooters outside, which I couldn't. I mean, I was too slow. Alavi with the layup and one. So he will get a chance to bring it close. It is 8-6. Actually, it's 9-5. My God, I had it wrong. Tel Aviv is up 9-5 right now. Obradinovic gets his own rebound after the shot, makes it though. So 9-6. Asayag pass inside to Artsy with the quick layup. 10-6. Ref calls a foul.
The foul is against Tel Aviv. That's the 15th foul against 16.
So a foul off ball on Vucevic. Actually, the foul was on Tel Aviv, and they fouled Vucevic. So that's their 5th foul. They got a couple more. It's a drive by Antic.
Sorry, there was Antic.
Zoekman throws the bounce pass off of a foot. So 4.8 seconds, because it was unintentional. 4.8 seconds. They go to Elavi, and somebody was trying to take his shirt off. And that's not how you play 3x3. You know, keep your shirts on, please, guys. It's a little bit too cold for the shirts off here. So it will be a 2 free throw trip here for El Lavi, because Danube Moneyball is in the bonus, and with 2:22 to go, they were down 4 points to this young upstart Tel Aviv team. Actually 5 points, so it's 11-6, and Danube just cannot put the ball in the basket right now. 6 points after 7.5 minutes to play. That's not a lot. So Elavi hitting 1 for 2, so 11-6. And Danube trying to find Vucevic and cannot get to him. Asayag will take the check here, and he will try to take on Vucevic. Passes behind the back, but doesn't get there. Dragovic finds Vucevic down low, and they have to foul him. This man is too strong. So, a 6th foul on Tel Aviv. We're still up with 2 minutes left to go, and they are close to the bonus right now, so they cannot keep fouling unless they want to give up 2 free throws every time. Obradinovic takes it. Dragovic takes it to the hoop and gets the layup to go. Asayag will try to clear the ball, and he does. Artsy with the screen. Asayag with the take. Mishandled. Kept in bounds by the Dragon. Obradinovic hands it off to Dragovic. He takes it at the rim. Scores again. So they're chewing into that lead here. But again, a foul on a drive for Gurgura Alavi. So a 8th foul on Danube. They give up another 2 free throws to the big fellow from Israel. Elav, he cannot make him pay on the first one. So let's see what he does with the second one here. And misses the second one as well, so he's leaving the door open for that Danube Moneyball comeback here. And he might start with this possession here. Vucevic screens for Dragovic, and they're throwing the ball at the Obradinovic, who shoots a two-pointer, misses it though. And a foul called underneath on Vucevic because he was holding a player, according to the ref. So again, 2 free throws for Tel Aviv. And this time it's Joaquin Zuchman who will step up to the line. Let's see if he can connect on any one of these.
At the free throw line for 2 free throws.
And he does not. So misses the first one. And they are not taking advantage of the free throw line opportunities that Danube is giving them. And makes the second one. So he gets one. He gets one.
The second free throw is good. 1 out of 2. 12-8.
Obradinovic with another two-pointer. And he is just building a brick house right now. I'm you know, with all due respect, but he is one for a lot. Offensive foul. So again, Danube ball down 4 points with 55 seconds. So everything is possible in this game. You don't know. Obradinovic trying to find somebody here. The Dragon with the floater misses, but Antic mishandles. Gets the bucket within time. They Tel Aviv goes back to Tomer Asayag, who fades on the baseline and misses. Obradinovic with the pull-up two-pointer and a foul. So that will be 2 free throws for Obradinovic, who can bring his team back within 1 if he hits both of them. Now, remember this. Danube cannot foul, or I mean, it can, obviously, but it wouldn't be wise to foul because they're at 9 fouls. 1 more foul, and they are in the double penalty, which means they will be giving up 2 free throws and a possession. And something you don't want to do. You know, 2 easy points, and then actually the ball afterwards as well. So they can't foul to stop the clock. They have 24.3 seconds to go, and a referee timeout right now. There's some shot clock problems, and the referees have called a timeout to fix it, which we'll get to ASAP here. The shot clock stuck at 17 seconds for some odd reason. I'm not sure how it got to 17. That is not the 3x3 way. We have a 12-second shot clock, sirs, and we want it back, please.
En we wachten nog even. We scoren 12-9 in de voordeel van Tel Aviv. 12-9 for Tel Aviv. With 24 seconds left in the game, and I'm here with my assistant, Nova. What is that? Okay, thank you, Nova. Way to go. You gotta learn early. I'm just laughing, man. I see you.
Still some technical issues right now. We are working on the shot clock problem. The shot clock is stuck at 0 now instead of 17. I mean, that's better. It's still not 12 though. So we'll let you guys know when we get back to 12. We're working on it.
En degene van alle oplossingen in de wereld loopt nu het veld op, zoals Emmen. Dan weet ik gewoon dat alles wordt opgelost. Everything is gonna be alright. What he says that. En we krijgen een nieuwe shotclock. En de shotclock is belangrijk. De shotclock van 12 seconden per aanval, dus binnen 12 seconden moet je de shotpoging doen. En dan gaat de shotclock weer vanzelf opnieuw op 12.
All right, so we got the ground crew coming in to try to see if they can replace the shot clock, as it looks to be malfunctioning a bit. So they're trying to replace this shot clock right now.
There's only 3 points difference between Tel Aviv and Danube.
It looks like we might be back. And a new shot clock has been placed. So we're having a countdown from 12 to 1. And I guess we're back. So let's resume this. Last part of the game, players have probably gotten cold. So this is a difficult part as a player to get back to playing speed after a long break like this, where you're kind of out of it mentally. Again, Danube Moneyball coming in with 2 free throws here, as I recall, to try to bring the game close. They're facing a 3-point deficit against Tel Aviv, which, I mean, I'll say this, Tel Aviv wasn't favored to win this matchup, at least not in my head. They are playing physical and they're playing well. And meanwhile, Danube, as they say in Dutch, they can't shoot a bump in a pack of butter. I don't know if you guys know this thing. This is something new for a bunch of you guys, but you know, that's what we Dutch people use for people that don't hit too many shots. A bump in a pack of butter. You can't shoot a bump in a pack of butter. So take that with you. You know, file it away somewhere. Maybe never use it again. Hits 2 free throws though, so the Tel Aviv team now is trying to at least extend their lead a bit, and they do with a great pass from Tomer Asayag to Gerger Alavi, and now they need a 2, so Obradinovic chucks up a 2, misses, it chased down the board, and it is out of bounds with 6.6 seconds to go. A timeout is called. I am unsure who it went out on. So let's see who ends up having possession of the basketball here. It's important. Again, Tel Aviv up 2 points, so if they have possession, Danube has to kind of foul, but they really can't because they're giving up 2 free throws and possession. So they have to go for the steal. Now, if Danube has ball, obviously they're going to try to get a 2-point shot going. And let's see who wants to take that. I mean, Obradinovic has taken a lot. He's not hit too many, though. So let's see who has possession here and who comes up with the play to end this game. So it will be Tel Aviv ball, and the young upstart team might just be going away with the victory here. 6.6 seconds, and again, Danube can't foul, so. And they're double teaming here to try to see if they can get the ball to somebody's hands. Israel, the Tel Aviv team is just playing this out perfectly. They beat Danube Moneyball unexpectedly to move on to the semifinals. Danube will go home with a quarterfinal appearance here. And I'm pretty sure they expected more out of this tournament, especially after their first place finish in the pool. But it is what it is. We'll see them again at the end of July for the second stop. And this Tel Aviv team is going to move on and try to see what they can do in the semis. Pretty good. I'll say that.
first set van de teams. Team Utrecht tegen Team Antwerpen. En we beginnen met het team
All right, here we go. Semi-final game. Team Utrecht with Jesse Voorn, Leno Witteveen, Julius van Sauers and Jeroen van der List against Team Antwerp. And this is the last quarterfinal game here. The winner of this game will play the upstart Tel Aviv team that just beat Danube MONEYBALL. So Team Antwerp coming in again with the team that won the Bordeaux Challenger earlier this week. Thibaut Vervoort, Brian de Valk, Nick Sellis, and Caspar Eigostijnen. And been playing well today. You know, a lot of slip screens and smart plays. They are good at movement, I feel, and that's what they get a lot of their opportunities out of. So, you know, we will, though. All right, I'm going to give it this to you guys. It is getting a little bit chilly here, so the shorts, not a great idea today. I will battle it out, though, but you know, there was a little bit of sunlight there. I was feeling comfortable, but now I'm cold. I'm very cold. But, you know, I'll be here for you guys. No worries. I won't go anywhere. Antwerp with the first bucket. Quick back screen for Nick Sellis. He gets the layup. Again, they get a lot of their stuff out of quick screens and movement. And then Jesse Voorn with the step back. Missed the two-pointer, though. All right, rebound Julius. He gets the ball back from Jesse. And he goes at the Valk. Handoff for Jesse. Takes it to the rim and hits the shot. So 1-1. De Valk flips it backwards for a 2-1. Handoff, Jesse, Julius. Leno with the quick layup, so 2-2. Sellis with the mid-range, and then Vervoort with the rebound. Those two play a two-man game, pretty mean. There you go. Quick two-man game. Now again, a layup for these fellas. Julius scrapes the screen, but can't control the basketball there. Yeah, this chilly weather makes me wish I was still playing. You know, if you run around a little bit, you get warm. Now cold, but yeah, again, I'll be here. Augustijnen takes it at Jeroen van der List, who blocks the shot and brings the ball with him. That's a headsy play. Hands it off to Jesse Voorn, who goes into the bucket and gets the ball stripped away from him. So we got about 5 seconds on the shot clock, and actually, it's Antwerp ball to win off Jesse. So Antwerp, Nick Sellis left wide open here. Doesn't take the shot and drives in for the floater, right-handed, and it's an offensive foul on Brian de Valk. I think Thibaut Vervoort is telling Nick Sellis, look, man, just shoot that basketball, because he was wide open and didn't take that shot. But, you know, you got to be confident. If you're not confident in your shot, you might as well not take it. Okay, Utrecht down to Jeroen in the post. Spin move, loses it. Augustijnen takes his cookies. He kind of pulled a chair on him there. Jeroen went for the spin move and kind of dropped himself. I don't know. No resistance. So touch the ball. It will be Utrecht ball right now. 12-second shot clock. Leno going at Sellis, gets his shot blocked. So 9 seconds to go. Jesse with the ball. Jeroen with the screen and the second screen. And Jesse with the mid-range pull-up. There we go. Oh, quick hands by Jesse too, but didn't get the ball, unfortunately. So they go at him in the post. Now that's what smart teams do. They start hunting players, and you know, Jesse has some quick hands, but he does give up some weight to some of these Antwerp guys. The meaty Belgian team. Jeroen in the post, kicks it out to Julius. Miscommunication, so turnover. Salas will take the check. Into Vervoort, screen to Valk. And a fake handoff from the Valk and a foul on Julius van Sauers, who bumps the Valk out of his path. A little bit too much. So that's a foul.
Op veld 3, mannen U23, Stuttgart FC tegen de Zwanenburg. En op veld 4, mannen
Augustijn takes the check. The Valk. And a screen slip there from Nick Sellis. That is what they are. What they excel at. Antwerp just screens you until you don't know where you are anymore, and then they get a layup. But Jesse also gets a layup, just off of his quickness. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this might be the quickest twitch guy in the 3x3 scene here. I'm curious to see who you guys think could beat him in a foot race. And I suggested the foot race match of Jesse against Disco Damo, and I think Jesse would win that. I believe in him. I'm telling you guys right now. Nick Sellis with a missed layup out of a contest, and Jesse shoots the two, misses it though. Leno, the rebound, and the handoff denies. So layup, 5-5.
5-5.
And Vervoort with the missed two-pointer, and we'll go right into a TV timeout here.
En nu de eerste commercial time-out van deze wedstrijd.
See Bob Otto coming through with the question if there's any FIBA 3x3 in California. And Bob, you can check. There is a website called play.fiba3x3.com where you can enter a location and it will show you what tournaments are close by to you. So if anything, check out if there's anything going on in California, because I don't know just off the top of my head. I don't know. I've never been to California. I wish I could go someday though. I want to. I have lived in the United States, but I've never been further west than Texas, which is the south. So I don't know. A lifetime wish for me to go out there someday, and we'll make it happen, but just not now. Now we'll get to see Augustijn shoot a free throw as he got fouled. Misses the free throw. Rebound Utrecht. Jeroen dribbles it out to the corner and finds a cutting Leno who gets the bucket to go. So Utrecht up 1 point on Antwerp. And again, a quick slip screen from Brian de Valk just gets him an easy layup. And Leno goes at the Valk and just shoves him out of the way. Just bully balls him right across the court, but that was a bit much. So offensive foul. Augustijn with the layup on Leno. So Jeroen slipped the screen. They didn't see him, so Jesse will take it one-on-one and missed the layup, unfortunately. Handoff for Vort, and he finds Sellis for the wide open layup. Jesse and Jeroen screening again. And Jesse taking the mid-range pull-up. They bring Utrecht within one. And a foul on Jesse for reaching in.
Balbezit voor Antwerp. Een reset op de stopklok van 12 seconden staat nu op 6. Een goede defense van Utrecht. Jesse Ford turning up the pressure.
Julius with the handoff for Jesse, and Jesse with the pull-up too. Can't get it to go though. Again, shooting today is a bit difficult due to the gusty wind conditions. So Leno's in the corner against Augustijne, loses the handle, has to toss up a shot, does so, misses the layup though. Julius with the pressure on the Valk. Finds Augustijne underneath the basket, who misses the shot. Gets like 3 rebounds maybe, and still misses it though. So Leno brings it out to Julius, and he gets called for a travel. Again, a very low-scoring game. This Antwerp up 8-7 after about 5.5 minutes, and they'll be up 1 extra point now. 9-7 after that Nick Sellis layup. So Jesse does the dance and gets by everybody. Again, guys, he is just so quick. 9-8. Antwerp again will screen, and then they find Sellis, and he finds Ford for the pretty team play there. Julius and Jeroen trying to see if they can match the 2-man game here. Jeroen misses the hook shot though.
De fout, de 6e teamfout voor Utrecht. En de tweede commercial timeout van de wedstrijd.
And Subas, I gotta correct you, man, on the stream here. There has been a FIBA 3x3 tournament in California that I know of. There has been a world tour in Los Angeles a couple of years ago when I was still playing. Unfortunately, I didn't make it there. Wanted to though. But in the tournament that we played to get there in China, we lost to Di Mayo, and he went. So he was happy, and I was not. But that's neither here nor there. Hasn't been a tournament there since, at least not a high-level one. There have been 3x3 tournaments all over the place, though. So again, check out play.fiba3x3.com to figure out if there's anything close by. No Pro League though. That is just here in Utrecht, and in the other locations that we'll have for you later on this year. And Jeroen takes the feed, finishes the layup, and Utrecht is close to the bonus, guys. It's a bit of a lopsided foul situation here. It's it's actually 6-2 now. I was going to say 6-1, but offensive foul on Team Antwerp. So. Utrecht with the possession, but they are close to the bonus. Utrecht cannot foul right now. So they'll get it back to Jeroen down low. He will take it at Augustijne and will make the shot. So 10-10 with 3:23 to go.
En de bal is aangeraakt. Het blijft voor Antwerp. 9 seconden op de shotklok.
De Valk, Augustijne, Vervoort. Vervoort tries to go at Jeroen, takes the 2 and misses everything. So Leno will get the rebound and secure the ball for Utrecht. And it's not that secure, so gets his cookies taken by the Valk, and he gets a dunk. And Leno will kick it to Jeroen, who misses the 2-pointer. Again, tough day for shooters, so it's a bit gusty. Augustijne goes at Leno, who plays some great defense, and then the Valk going at Jeroen, and Jeroen is yeah, that's a foul. I'll say that. That was ball and man and the arm. and maybe Sol. He hit him pretty hard there. So that'll be the 7th foul in Utrecht. 2 free throws for the Valk, and a chance to put Antwerp up 3 points. But the wind's picking up, as you guys can hear. So who knows? Is he going to make him? He's not. He missed the first one. And the second one, also a miss. And Van der List controls the rebound, gives it up to Jesse, who does his dance and tries to get the layup, passes the ball to Leno, but mishandles it. So Antwerp back in control, still up only 1 point on Utrecht, the hometown team here, and they let Sellis shoot, but he hits one. So I'm saying, like, he's added that. That's in his bag now. It's not very often that he shoots it, but if he shoots it, he'll probably make it. Jeroen going 1-on-1 in the post, and a foul's called. And Vervoort smiling, he knows that's a load to handle. That's a 7-footer right there with touch. Jesse going at Vervoort off of the Jeroen screen, crosses over, and steps back, gets blocked by Augustine though. And I'm not gonna lie, it looked like he double dribbled there. He kind of had the ball on the side there and then put it back down. So, but Augustine with a great defense, and Antwerp is up 3 points. Jesse's going though, turnaround, wild shot, misses it, rebound Utrecht, and Julius hands it off to Jesse, who finds Jeroen in the corner, and he has to do something here. Passes it back to Jesse, 3. And Antwerp is just, they're defending the hell out of the ball right now. Vervoort 1-on-1 against Julius. The screen from Sellis. And a 2-pointer from Vervoort will put Antwerp up 5. And foul on Nick Sellis. We'll take one because they only have 3 fouls. Oh, 4 now. They'll take a foul. 1:30 to go, up 5, and you gotta try to eliminate the open shots here for Utrecht, and then you have a good shot here at winning. Leno just misses everything, and I'm telling you guys, it is so windy here right now that it is tough to shoot. Hard to come back in a game like this if you can't hit any 2-pointers, especially for a team that has Jesse Vorn, Jeroen, and Leno on the team. 3 great shooters, but you can't take advantage of it in this weather. And then Antwerp is just screening until you don't know where you are anymore. I'm telling you guys right now, that movement is just something special. And Leno takes it at the hoop. Is that another wedgie? That's the second one today. Let me give my guys from the No Dunks podcast another shout out here. Counting wedges in 3x3. I don't know. I might do it this season. I'll start here because I haven't counted them up so far. But 2. And see what we can get to. One, we had one stuck on top of the rim earlier today, and now we had one on the side. So we've had 2 kinds of wedges. And De Valk throws it out of bounds. So Antwerp is up 16-11, and Utrecht has about 52.9 seconds to see if they can come back from this. Jesse and Jeroen, where Jesse takes a fall-away 2-pointer and doesn't hit anything. He cannot connect. And they give Augustine an open shot, but he doesn't take it. Then Sellis with a mid-ranger, and he connects on the shot. So, and then a steal for Antwerp. And that's how quick it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Augustine finishes over Jeroen. And, almost another steal. So Team Utrecht's focus is a little off right now. Antwerp is showing why they are one of the favorites to win this tournament today. And again, Antwerp just so much movement, screen after pass after pass, and they just get open layups off of that action. Jeroen with the turnaround 2-pointer misses the shot. Antwerp with the rebound, and that is all she wrote. They will get another bucket. I don't think it counts, but they will take this last quarterfinal game 19-11 over Team Utrecht. So the hometown team is out of the competition. Antwerp, we'll see them in the semis. And now we're just we're going to wait for our next game. So we're going to have about 10 minutes here. We're going to have about 10 minutes here, and then we'll see Team Amsterdam take on Team New York Harlem in the first semifinals. So I will see you guys then.
De eerste halve finale van deze Pro League Basketball 3x3 hier op het Jaarsspel in Utrecht. Voor mij zit de nummer 3 van Team Amsterdam, die Euro Times van de West. We gaan het geheim zoeken van zijn talent. Hij baseert zijn voeten. Hij baseert van zijn voeten en weer rood brief. Dus hier staan finale Team Amsterdam en Harlem. Marcel's back. You better not get them too fragrant again. You know, it's getting a little colder now. See who can play in the cold. Zijn het de mensen uit Nederland? Sowieso. But New York is also cold, man. So, at least during the winter. Okay, dames en heren, een hele serieuze waarschuwing. Het begint een beetje te waaien, dus let op als je bij een tent staat en zet op een vlag. Als je niet onrustig iets op je hoofd krijgt, let daar serieus even op. I'm not joking around. Het wordt geen Engelspraat onder ons. The wind is blowing a little harder than before, so watch out when you're standing close to a tent or a flag or a boat or whatever. Do not get hit by anything, please. Dan gaan we beginnen met de eerste halve finale. Drietal. De eerste halve finale bij de QUALIFIER Pro League Amsterdam en Harlem. En we gaan beginnen met het voorstellen van de teams. We starten with Team Amsterdam. Met de nummer 3. Give it up voor Dimeo van der West. De nummer 4, Alvin Slachter. De nummer 5, Maxime Kovazovic. En de nummer 6, Jan Briezen. Daar is weer de team Amsterdam. En de shape van New York zijn van Harlem.
All right, we're back. It's the Mountain coming at you live from Utrecht with the first semi-final game. I apologize to all the fans out in Israel. Apparently, I said semifinals before, and it was the quarterfinal. So, apologize. It might be the lack of sleep I have because, you know, again, I am a fresh father of a young daughter, which usually implies you sleep a little bit less. So I'm living on caffeine right now, but I made a mistake. I apologize, and I am back. And we are here with the semifinals this time, though. We have Team Amsterdam facing New York Harlem, and Team Amsterdam High Pro. You know, we've seen them play. We know what they do. It's Dimeo van der Horst, Jan Driessen, Arvin Slachter, and Maxime Kovacevic. And they'll be facing the New York Harlem team with Disco Damo, with Kidani Brutus, with James Parrott, and Marcel Essoune.
Maak maar even een mapje. Met de Pro Tour of zo. Ja, dan zeg maar Pro League. Ja, je
En de vrouwen achterfinale is afgelopen. Eindstand 12-9 voor de ballen. We're waiting for another referee. We got two jobs. We have two jobs at the same time. They double money. En middags van de vrouwenreferee, het team van Fabels. That's good. Also working at the local supermarket.
All right, and here we go. First semifinal game underway. Disco Damo with the first shot. Misses everything, unfortunately.
Het is inderdaad heel anders spelen nu dan vanmiddag toen de zon scheen en het niet winderig werd.
Dimeo with the ball, hands it off to Maxime, kicks it out to Dimeo, who attacks Essoune. Essoune smacks it though off the glass. Just cleans the glass there and clears that shot off Dimeo. And Disco Damo with the turnaround now finishes the shot.
One of the smartest players ever to step on the court. Team Amsterdam.
makes a lot of sound, a lot of noise when you fall down, man. Big boy, man. He's a big boy. That's what he did. I don't want to be a neighbor, you know, living under people. So,
Parrott taking that Jan Driessen, and Jan Driessen just playing some tough defense right now. So, 1-1. Amsterdam with 2 fouls. New York Harlem with 0. DiMeo in the post against Disco Damo with the kick-out pass. I thought he was going to do something fancy. He didn't. He tossed a turnover. And he's holding that shoulder gingerly. Brutus with the fade hook hits the shot. Tough bucket. And Jan Driessen with a good seal catch and then gets fouled. His first foul in New York Harlem. Quick hands by Marcel Saoune. 6 seconds left on the shot clock for Team Amsterdam to get a shot off. Maxime gets the 2-point shot. Misses though. Damo with the left and right. Missed though. And then Saoune cleans up the miss. Maxime, screen from DiMeo, who floats it up there. Misses though. Parrott with the rebound. He will take it outside and clear the ball. He takes a 2-pointer. And he makes it. So New York Harlem up early. DiMeo almost loses the ball but goes inside on Parrott. And just nudges him and gets the bucket. 5-2. And Brutus, again a 2-pointer. So New York Harlem getting hot in this semifinal. Arvin taking it at the hoop, missing the layup, and then losing the rebound to Brutus. And it will be a jump ball, so defensive ball. 7-2 for New York Harlem here early because they hit a couple of twos. Finally, it's a shooter's game. Damo again with the, or Brutus, I mean, sorry, with the mid-range. And New York Harlem's getting hot just at the right time here in the semifinals. Arvin off of the screen with the 2-point shot. Misses. Rebound Disco Damo. Clears the ball and gets a, doesn't get a wild layup to go. Thought he was going to make that. DiMeo, they're leaving him wide open for the shot, but he doesn't make it. So Parrott going inside against Jan Driessen. Can't get the layup to go. Jan with the stingy defense. And again, a 2-man game here with DiMeo and with Arvin. And DiMeo just slips through the defense and gets hung up there but gets fouled. And we're at the TV timeout, ladies and gentlemen, so teams will talk it out and we will be right back. DiMeo against Damo, passes it down low to Jan. He doesn't find him though, so to reset it, Maxime step back and a step through, doesn't make the shot though. And rebound Amsterdam, and DiMeo will take another shot at it. Again, cannot connect from 2, and a foul and a rebound on Dominique Jones, the shortest man on the court. But as I said earlier, a pretty dense individual as far as, and I'm not saying he's stupid, right? Dense as in strong. You know, strength to size ratio. Actually, I think Donnie Jones is a pretty smart fella, so no dense at all. Handoff, DiMeo to Arvin. Arvin brings it back to DiMeo, floats it up and in. 8-3. New York Harlem up comfortably here early due to a couple of early 2-point shots. And Maxime just dropped, but then he drops a 2. So he dropped to the ground, got back up, and hits a 2-point shot, and then fouls James Parrott. So it's 9-5 and 3-3 in fouls. And Maxime will take a seat. Parrott, step back 2, doesn't connect. Gets his own rebound, doesn't connect again. Another flip shot, doesn't connect again, and then a foul and a rebound, a pull foul on, let me see here, on Esowune. So Parrott tracking down his own rebound and getting like 2 extra shots up. Team Amsterdam has to look at that and think they need to box out a little bit more. But, you know, that's me. And I'm not a coach. Can't coach in 3x3. And another 2-point shot by Maxime. So again, the players finding their 2-point stroke at the right time. Is bleeding again from the eye. So Damo stepping in right now from the substitution bench. DiMeo with a 1-2 skip step and a floater. That's what he's good at, though, ladies and gentlemen. Float game. Damo, with the athletic layup. Esowune getting that rebound. Looking around like he thinks he should have gotten a foul there. Did not, though. Did not. So it is Amsterdam ball. DiMeo off of Arvin's screen. Takes Parrott outside. Another screen for DiMeo, and he shoots the 2 and misses everything, though. That windy, the gust might be picking up again, I'm telling you guys. See that tree in the background moving there? Yeah, that's what happened. That's why he missed that shot. both players upset here. Esawune feels like he should have gotten a foul called earlier, I guess. It was a foul, though, so I don't know. Parrott with the 2-point shot, and he makes it. And a foul called underneath on New York Harlem. So that's the 5th foul on New York Harlem. They're up 11-8 on Amsterdam, about halfway through this game. Here we go. DiMeo passes it to Arvin, who makes the layup over the outstretched arms of Parrott. And let me tell you, those arms are pretty long. This man has a crazy wingspan. Damo with the quick dribbles and Brutus with the layup and the bump. So, foul on Amsterdam. And that's the 16th foul on Amsterdam. So, next foul will be 2 free throws. So Brutus at the line for 1. Connects on the shot. Puts New York Harlem up 12-9. So Max coming in with the layup over Esawune. Parrott slithering to the hoop. And gets the and 1 to go and 2 free throws. So the bump and the bucket. And a chance for 2 more points. Makes the first one. And misses the second. Arvin with the rebound. Max with the drive. A kick out to DiMeo, who drives again. Kicks it out to Arvin for the open 2. Misses it though. Max with the rebound. Gets that to go. 14-11. Paired with the crazy pull-up 2-pointer, and he makes it. Wow, this guy is just everywhere right now. That might be his 3rd triple, double, I don't know what to call that in 3x3. 2-pointer, I'm sorry. His 3rd 2-pointer of the day. DiMeo coming in with the muscles though. And Parrott is feeling himself, so he's taking it to the hoop again. And making a layup again. Taking over the game right now. Maxime gets the layup to go as well. Amsterdam down 4 points though, 17-13, and Brutus is just sizing up Arvin here, crossing him over, bumping him towards the rim, and getting that fade hook to go. That is very unorthodox, let me tell you that, but it is going down today. And Maxime gets a running 2-pointer, doesn't fall though. And Kidani again going at the rim. And making another layup, so 19-13 for New York Harlem, and Amsterdam got down in a hurry. Arvin flips it to DiMeo for the open 2-pointer and misses everything. And I think that's the difference in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Amsterdam is just not hitting any shots from the outside. None. Maxime hit a couple. That's it. Whereas James Parrott by himself has more 2-pointers than the entire Amsterdam team. So New York Harlem up 19-13, 2:33 to go. Amsterdam in foul trouble as well. So let's see what they can do to try to see if they can get this down, this deficit down to a couple of points. But again, this will be tough. So especially with Brutus taking a check right now. Disco Damo spinning and winning with a 1-pointer. Amsterdam going back to DiMeo. And another floater, but he can't connect though. Gets his own rebound. He's just going at the hoop. Misses again. And then they missed out on the rebound as well. So Brutus throws it up for Parrott. That was close. Max with the fake. The shot. Doesn't make it though. 1:55 to go. Disco Damo does his dance. Spins. Fades. doesn't connect. Timeo, two-pointer. They're just not going down for Team Amsterdam right now. Maxime finally gets one, 20-15. Parrott getting an open layup after an offensive foul that Maxime thought he should have had, and he did not get. So New York Harlem's taking this one, 21-15 over Amsterdam, and they will be our first Pro League finalists, for the first stop. So we will see them in the finals. Team Amsterdam's journey comes up short here, and we'll get ready for the next game here. And we'll see Tel Aviv play Antwerp in about 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tel Aviv. En ze gaan het opnemen deze halve finale tegen Team Antwerp en de nummer 1,
And we're back with the second semifinal of the day. Team Antwerp versus Team Tel Aviv. We've seen both these teams. You know, Team Tel Aviv, young and upstart, beat out the Danube and Moneyballs in the quarterfinals. And Team Antwerp, again, coming fresh off a challenger win in Bordeaux, France, earlier this week, here in the same setup that they played that tournament in, looking to advance to the finals. And Antwerp will start with the possession here. And again, look at the movement for these guys. Great screen by the Volk. And again, easy layup to start the game. But the Israeli team is nothing to be messed with. You know, El Avi with the quick layup and then the steal. Zuchman in the post against Celis gets the tough bucket to go. So Tel Aviv is not scared here of the Antwerp team. Celis coming back with the layup though. So you know, quick scoring start for both teams here. Asayag misses the layup though. He misses the crib. Yeah, you got to get those. Backdoor cut. Celis and can't control the pass. Artsy takes it strong to the hoop, but misses the layup though. Vervoort off the Augustijnen screen, flips it to Augustijnen, who finds Celis in the mid post, and he just, that's a shot I've seen him hit before though. That's a quick right hook. And Tomer Asayag gets blocked down there by Thibaut Vervoort, who's taller than he seems as far as the position he plays. Yeah, I'm not sure how tall he is, but he gets a lot of blocks. I've seen him block like 3 or 4 shots today. Zuchman out of bounds. So, and we're up 4-2, and we'll have possession after that turnover by Joachim Zuchman. But Artsy taking it right back. And then Gruger El Avi going at the rim, misses it. Rebound Augustijnen, and then a foul by Joachim Zuchman. Second foul for Tel Aviv. Missed shot by Vervoort, but it bounces in. Whew. That's a hell of a lot of shooters touch. That rolled out and then run back in. 6-2 Antwerp, and they commit a foul to stop Artsy from having position there. Artsy with the one-hand spike. All right. I didn't know he could get up like that. Off of 2 legs as well. All right. I see you. Joaquin Zuchman trying to find Artsy down low. As the wind picks back up, as you guys could probably hear through my microphone. Stuff is blowing over here right now. There's a bunch of stuff almost falling on us. It's a dangerous job, I'll tell you that. Asayag with the mid-range jumper, but Antwerp went up quick here, 8-5. Artsy with another steal and drives in, finds his teammate for the missed layup, and then Zuchman rebounds, can't get it to go. Artsy again goes into the crowd and doesn't come up with the layup, but the tap-in goes, so 8-6. It's a bit of a messy part of the game here. I'll tell you what, a lot of offensive rebounds for the young Tel Aviv team, who are scrapping and fighting to stay in the game, and they get to take a breather now during the TV timeout. Ford with the step back, and again I've seen him hit that shot, a little fader there, but can't connect right now. And we're still up 8-6, but it will be Tel Aviv ball right now, as Tomer Asayag will take the check, share the ball with Gugur El Lavi, who goes into the post and misses the shot against Thibaut Ford, and then De Valk gets a quick seal on the other end, and a smart foul by Tel Aviv to stop that from being an easy bucket. Ford with the pull-up, and again hits it too with a little bit of a lucky bounce, but great shot by Ford. 10-6 Antwerp, and Tomer Asayag will try a two of his own. Can't get it to go though, and it will be out of bounds, and it went off of Gugur El Lavi if I'm correct, so it will be Antwerp ball. Out of bounds. Augustine just too big of a, I guess too big of a pinky toe. He might have put his pinky toe on the line there. I don't know. But Tel Aviv ball. Zuchman to El Lavi. Back to Zuchman, who goes at the rim and gets the layup to go. So Tel Aviv staying close. They're within 3 points of Antwerp. That's always a tough task against this Antwerp team. And a foul on Joaquin Zuchman, I think. So Antwerp ball. That will be the fourth foul on Tel Aviv. Here we go for Vort. Another two, misses it though. Salis keeps the ball alive. Ball ends up in Joaquin Zuchman's hands, and then Artsy commits an offensive foul. Tries to bully through the player there, and it just can't get it to go. Offensive foul. That'll be the fifth foul here on Tel Aviv. So they're close to that bonus halfway through this game. And we're only at one foul. Nick Sellis with the ball in his hands, and a backdoor cut by Thibaut Ford with a crazy fadeaway shot. That is a tough bucket right there. Whoa. Joaquin Zuchman finds El Lavi, and he finds Tomer Asayag underneath the basket, but he has to guard as well, and then Vervoort just goes straight back at him. 12-8 for Antwerp. Good seal by El Avi. Again, you have to guard that guy on the outside, though. That man right there, he misses. So turnover by the Tel Aviv team, though. So 12-9 Antwerp. We got about 4:40 to go in this game, and it will be Antwerp ball after this. Augustine, 2-point shot, misses it though. De Valk chases it down. And we go hard in this game, everybody. Look at this. The gates around the court here just being tossed around by the players. Fortunately, the ground crew is bringing them back up quickly so we can continue with this game. Asayak with the fake and the 2-point shot, but he does not get it to go. Sellis off the Brian de Valk screen. Pass to Augustine, who tried to end somebody there, but didn't get it. Augustine knew he's now dribbling it out, handing it off to Sellis, who goes at El Avi and just throws up a wild one there. Doesn't make it. And then a turnover, and I think Artsy got elbowed, but Brian de Valk hits a 2-pointer and puts Antwerp up 5 points, 14-9. And then a foul committed by de Valk, who isn't known as a shooter, I guess, but making some shots here today. So I might be mistaken. This might be a better shooter than I thought. Artsy down low, bullies his way to a bucket, 14-10. Movement for Team Antwerp. Augustine down low, turns around, doesn't get the bucket to go. So Gruger Alavi with the ball. Zuchman, Artsy turns around, gets the bucket and one. All right, bump, bucket, chance to come back here for the young Tel Aviv squad, 14-11, and they are battling it out with this Antwerp team right now. We got about 3 minutes to go, and Tel Aviv could come within 2 points of one of the favorites for today's win, I'd say, in Antwerp. And they do, 14-12. Ooh, Vervoort made one drop. Misses the shot, though. Come on. I needed that highlight. Joaquin Zuchman with the 2-point shot, bringing Tel Aviv to 14-14. And then Antwerp turns it over. And Gruger Alavi missing the crib though. So Vervoort going to get a screen from the Valk, who gets to the bucket and gets an easy layup. 15-14 Antwerp. Asayag with the turnaround and a pass. And a 3-second violation by El Avi. So it will be Antwerp ball. It was a good move, though, and a good pass. But unfortunately, he was in there a bit too long. Can't stay in that paint. Vervoort to Celis. Back to Vervoort, who just goes at the hoop. And I thought he was going to take off there, but he just made a very strong layup. Elavi going back at him, though. 16 to 15. This Israeli squad is giving Antwerp a run for their money. Vervoort, 2-point shot, missed. Rebound Celis. Ball back to Vervoort. Again with a screen, and then a steal by Artsy, who kicks it to Tomer Asayag, who takes it right at the basket and misses the easy layup. And Augustine with the slip screen there. That is something that's been working for them all day. It's a fake screen, and it's kind of run at the hoop there. Artsy misses the shot. 17 to 15 Antwerp. And this Tel Aviv team might just be running out of gas. I'm not sure, though. You never know. They got some fresh young legs. So, all right, they get another steal. And Artsy in the paint, trying to play bully ball with Augustine, and he's not having it. And Augustine gets free in the corner for a 2-point shot, and then he hits it. And that is that's the thing that makes Antwerp a great team. They can just keep turning it around every single time. 19 to 16, and Antwerp back in possession here when they can end it with a 2-point shot. They are going for the layup, though, so 20 to 16, and things are looking a bit bleak for this Tel Aviv team, which they fought all the way to the semis. They can be proud of themselves, but they're going back Artsy down low, and a foul is called on the floor. So it will be the 4th team foul on Antwerp, and it will be Tel Aviv ball with 43 seconds to go, and Tel Aviv is facing a 4-point deficit right now. So let's see if they can come back. Always love an underdog story, right? You have to. Tomer Asayag with the 2-point shot, misses it. Hakeem Zuchman chases down the rebound, and then Elavi misses the dunk, and that might be all she wrote. And we're with possession right now. Vervoort gets a screen off the Valk, another screen off the Valk. It takes a fader. The Valk gets a rebound. They get it back to Vervoort again for 2, and misses the shot again. And a turnover by this Tel Aviv squad, who has, an 8 seconds to get back into this game, but it is Antwerp ball. So I feel like Antwerp might take this one. Just saying. They just might. And they kick it out to the Valk, who takes it in, flips up a shot, misses, and then fouls with about 4 seconds to go. And that will be Antwerp's 5th foul, so it will be ball check up top. And I stand corrected. It's not 4 seconds. It is 1.9. So, again, this might be the end here for Tel Aviv. They take another wild shot, and it's not there. These young fellas battled it out, though, and they gave Antwerp a run for their money. 20 to 16 for Team Antwerp over Team Tel Aviv. And we'll see Team Antwerp in the finals, and they will play New York Harlem. That will be in about 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. So we will see you guys then, and I will be back with you guys.
Onder je man blijven. Goed maken, bij je man blijven. Want anders, zo pak ik anders gewoon een drijven. Stevig aan. Dat is goed opgehouden. Goeie rol, goed stil.
Is de wedstrijd Rusland. Winnaars bij de moneyballing team Zwaarder.
Eerst voor de halve finale. Eerst voor de halve finale. We gaan winnen. Alleen op het nee, we moeten het best op winnen. We zijn al het best op gekeken. Daar is het echt op. Ja, als Tel Aviv Harlem er dan uitgaat en wij halen de finale, dan winnen we het door. Dus gewoon blij dat we nu winnen, dan gaan we weer met de
Team Zwaarder, daar zitten we meteen hier over voor de uitreiking.
We gaan er tegenhouden. Dus eerst voor die Engels gerustig met Engels. Als je wel super, gaat die Engels, wie gaat er nu kloppen? Als we zien, die heeft beurt. Als hij op plus staat, die springt op alles. Dus hij gaat omhoog, steekt eerst, steekt nog eens een keer en gaat stappen omhoog. Dus springt op alles bijna. Nu is er iets minder, als hij gaat, springt op alles. En dan gaat hij nog, je gaat zo.
Team Zwaarder. En nogmaals, dames en heren, jongens en meisjes, straks dus de finale van de UFC Pro League. Die zal gaan tussen Harlem uit New York en Antwerp uit België. We gaan nog eventjes wachten daarmee, aangezien Antwerp net die halve finale heeft gespeeld. Die hebben even wat meer rust nodig. Dus zal de finale spelen onbeurlijk zijn. Dus nog eventjes geduld. Als we nodig hebben om zoeken, ik zit even op de tribunes. Richting het station. Over zo'n 10 minuten gaan we beginnen met de finale Harlem en Antwerpen. zien het, de finalisten zijn al in opbouw. We gaan zo beginnen. Harlem versus Antwerp. De finale van de PS3 Pro League. Brought to you by BBB Unites, de Nederlandse basketbalbond. Morgen zijn we weer met de vrouwen en natuurlijk de normale BBB NL Tour waar de andere teams allerlei luchtvaartcategorieën zich willen plaatsen voor het finale weekend BBB basketbal in Amsterdam. Maar nu dus eerst die Pro League Final Harlem en Antwerp. Vandaag nog een bal later schieten met die wind. Die zo aan het draaien is nu. De flesje cola die echt we hebben die opgevallen. Ik ben benieuwd. We're going to start by introducing the teams. And we're starting with Harlem. With number 1,
And we're back for the finals today. The mountain coming at you from the Jaarbeursplein in Utrecht with the Pro League Stop 1. And we have a final for you guys. We have Team New York Harlem versus Team Antwerp. New York Harlem coming in with Marcel Esseoune, James Michael Paird, Kidani Brutus, and Dominique Jones, aka Disco Damo. And Antwerp, fresh off their semifinal win against the Tel Aviv squad, coming in with Thibaut Vervoort, Brian de Valk, Nick Celis, and Casper Augustijnen. And who's taking home that first place spot? Let's see what these teams have left in the tank after a long day of games. I mean, this is the 5th game they'll play, and it doesn't look like much because it's only 10 minutes, but I'll tell you what, them 10 minutes are tiring. It is a sprint, and one of those games will hurt you probably a little bit more than a regular basketball game might, as far as physical and stamina. So 5 games in a day is tiring on the body. Also, warming up, cooling back down, warming up, cooling back down, and the temperatures dropping here a little bit do not help. I mean, my knees are sore from just sitting here. I'll tell you what, how do you think you feel after playing 4 games? So, Team Antwerp will start with the ball, and we're off to the races. Nick Celis coming in, handing the ball off to Thibaut Vervoort, who takes it at the hoop but loses the ball. Esseoune tracks down the rebound, gets it to Disco Damo, who gets a layup. De Valk picks up the ball, and Celis will go at Kidani Brutus. Forgets to make the layup, but then gets it on the second try. Kidani with the deep two-pointer rolls out. Almost went down. And Antwerp with the ball movement. A couple of passes, screen for Vervoort, who gets it up and over Esoune, which is a tough thing to do because that man will try to block your shot. And Bisco Damo with the 360 layup. My God, this guy. That's a crafty finish right there. That's a tough thing to do. De Valk slips the screen, and New York Harlem gets a hand on that ball. So 2-2 after a minute of play. Screen for Vervoort, and he throws up the 1-foot runner from the 2-point line. Had to, though. Shot clock. Brutus doesn't see it go down again. Augustine to De Valk to Vervoort. Pass out to Augustine, who takes his shot. Misses it, though, and paired with the rebound. Takes it all the way to the hoop and gets the easy layup. Gets faked out by Augustine, who tries to punch it on Esoune. Esoune says, not here, but he commits the foul. That wasn't a block. That was a block of the arm. So Esoune will take a seat after that. And Augustine will take a free throw. Cannot connect though. Parrott comes down with the board and dribbles it sort of off his foot. Comes up with the steal though. So Damo going for a dance, forgets the ball halfway through, steps back, steps under, off the glass and misses it, but Augustine comes up with it. Vervoort slips the screen, and then Augustine with the 2-point shot. Nick Celis with the rebound and puts it back. Taking advantage of that sturdy Belgian frame. Parrott again going to the hoop and again connecting on the layup. I call this man a Slim Reaper, and I can see why. He is a slithery presence on that basketball court as far as moves go. Kicking it strong to the hoop. Celis with the 2. Nothing there though. Celis with the flip hook gets blocked. So he kicks it out to Vervoort, gets it back with the bump. Gets the layup to go against Parrott. Parrott trying to take Vervoort off the dribble, and Vervoort shot that he gets to go down all the time. And Celis sets another screen and finds the Volk off a cut. And this Belgian team, they don't stop moving. I'll tell you what, if you fall asleep, they will cut back door and they will get a layup. And Brutus misses the shot. Sawune tracks it down, gets the ball to Damo for a two-pointer. Again, a miss. And referee calls a foul. Gets through Sawune and Parrott down there. I'll tell you what, but they do stop him with a foul. So he gets to take another free throw. And at this time of the day, as you guys can see, the sun is not friendly to the free throw shooters here. It is, you know, coming from the right here. Tough to see. But Augustine gets to go down. Sawune with the hand up, Parrott with the two-point shot. And he hit a couple of those in the semifinal game that they won over Team Amsterdam. He cannot connect now, though. Favort to, oh my God, oh my God. Favort to Augustine, who just throws one down with one hand. That is emphatic. Brutus with the power guard play, though. They're bringing him back down to 1 point. And the Volk puts Antwerp back up 2. Slip for Parrott. It is going quick right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is 10-9. Let me tell you, for Antwerp. Team Antwerp up 1 point. And they are finding Augustine for an open two-pointer, which he misses. But Favort will get the rebound. And they'll look for Favort again, or Augustine. Here we go with a spin move over Parrott, who tried to block that shot but couldn't get to it. Parrott gets by Augustine though for the quick layup, so it's 11-10, and they go back to Augustine down low. And he finds it cutting the Volk, who just doesn't stop moving. That guy just has an unending motor. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen him get tired yet. It's been a long day, but he hasn't gotten tired yet. So 12-10 Antwerp. We got about 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this final here of the first Pro League stop of 2022. Stop one of 3. Favort looking for Celis, who gets it, finishes with the layup. Parrott trying to get by somebody, gets a step back and gets it to go. Quick 2 for Parrott, but then quick transition for Antwerp. You know, you recall him falling asleep there a little bit. Score 14, Antwerp, New York Harlem 12. And a timeout's called by the referees. It is a TV timeout. So we'll be right back.
En de tweede commercial time-out, 2 punten gespeeld in het voordeel van Antwerpen. Wij zijn er heel blij mee. Ook namens de Utrecht United dat er ook mensen hier toevallig langskomen. En dat dit is leuk.
Damo, strong take, but not as strong a finish. Maybe too strong. Spin move, another spin move, gets the floater to go. It's a crafty player right there. Now he has to guard Celis down there, though. Celis goes right at him with the fake, the bump, and then the ball rolls out. That was the reverse shooter's bounce. That's what we would call it. As the non-shooter's non-roll. I don't know. Somebody come up with a name for this, but it is unfortunate. So, scores tied up, 14-14, and Antwerp finds Celis, who finds Augustine down low, who makes the shot and gets a foul called on Disco Damo. So he will have one free throw and a chance to put Antwerp up 2 with 3 minutes to go.
13, Antwerp.
And he does. 16-14 Antwerp. Brutus with the spin move and a strong take, but he cannot finish.
The first runner for Harlem.
Vervoort takes the handoff for Sellis. Has to take a shot though. Sidesteps it. Makes it to the rim, but doesn't drop. So ball will go to New York Harlem. Disco Damo takes it in, gets the foul. One hand free throw, misses it though. Esoune tracks down the rebound, launches himself into off the side of the court here. He must really want to bring home that win. You guys can't see right now, but he literally dropped a couple of those fences you see around the court, dropped over him, and then fell off the side of the court. So, what a warrior. Fortunately, he's okay. So, Antwerp. Augustijn's on the cut. And a block by Parrott. He's got extremely long arms and takes advantage of those. Gets to the bucket as well. Misses the layup though. Augustijn comes up with the rebound. Pass out to Sellis. And they get it back to Vervoort off of a handoff with Sellis and a behind the back pass, and then misses it, but Vervoort coming up with the rebound. Cannot get it to go down though. Augustijn wide open for 2. And they can't connect, but again a rebound for Antwerp. So a couple of possessions in a row here. New York Harlem say that did not touch the rim. The referees do not agree with them. And Vervoort takes a fall away 2 and makes it. Tough bucket. Thought that was going to be a tough shot. And a foul. Bucket and the foul. So a crazy follow by Vervoort after he lost the ball and just chucked one up there and went in. I mean, that might just be skill at this point. This guy's pretty good. But Brutus comes back and gets a free throw here. Makes it, and it's a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. 18-15, 1:40 to go. Augustijn goes to the bucket and gets fouled. So he will set himself up on the free throw line to try to see if he can push Antwerp up to 19 points. And he does not. Misses the bunny to free throw. So Parrott shoots 2, makes it. Again, he's a good shooter. 18-17. Brian de Valk taking it at the rim. Gets an easy layup to go. So 19-17 Antwerp. Parrott again with the rock, trying to go towards the hoop, and he gets blocked by Vervoort. Loses the ball, gets it back, and then gets stripped. De Valk with the quick hands. And they give it back to Vervoort to see if he can end this game. I'll tell you that. He's going to get a runner, and they share the ball. De Valk just forgets to make the layup, and then it's a shot clock violation because he didn't even hit the rim. I thought Vervoort was going to have get a runner going there, a 1-footed 2-pointer, but he did not. He passed. It was nice. New York Harlem calling for a timeout though. 51.7 seconds, down 2 points. And it's down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to bring home the Pro League Stop 1 first place? We don't know. Antwerp's got the best papers, up 19-17, but New York Harlem, don't count them out. So, Brutus will take the check up top. Esawune going at the hoop, misses the layup though. And now Antwerp back in possession. Screen from Celis. They find him down low against Damo. The Volk's cutting. Gets the ball, fade away, doesn't get it. Damo comes up with the rebound. Gets the ball again. Passes the Volk and then gets fouled. So 27 seconds to go. And it is the 5th foul on Antwerp. So it will be a check up top for New York Harlem. Damo with it. Gets it out to Brutus, who takes it 2. Misses it though. They cannot get the rebound. So 20 seconds to go, and Antwerp will have possession. They can put the game away here with a 2-pointer, or at least make it difficult for New York Harlem to come back with a score. Let's see what they do. They give the ball to Nick Celis, who gives it back to Favort. Goes to the hoop. Throws it up to the Volk, who gets blocked. And it is a shot clock violation. So New York Harlem bringing the defense. Oh, it is a jump ball, actually. I stand corrected. Thank you. It is a jump ball. And that will be defense ball. So it will be New York Harlem ball. They have 8.9 seconds. They need a 2-pointer. I'll tell you that. They're going to get the ball to Damo, who steps back, throws it up, misses off the back iron, and that'll be a foul, but that will be all she wrote. I'm saying that's going to end it right here. And Antwerp will bring home the victory in the first stop of the 3x3 Pro League 2022. We will be back for the second stop, which is going to be the 23rd and 24th of July. And tune in for that. I am the Mountain. I'm signing off for today. We'll be back with you at the end of July for another Pro League stop with the same teams here. After a day of great basketball, I will see you again soon.